Welcome back to Kimchi Rednecks.
Check out these nuts.
Everybody loves these nuts.
So great story about these nuts.
So, once upon a time, we had a plan. In fact, you may remember
We've mentioned the plan.
quite some time ago, there was a video where we were in Seoul. It wasn't Itaewon. Where were we at? We were over
Hongdae.
Hongdae, yes.
We're in Hongdae.
We were over in the Hongdae area, walking down the main Hongdae shopping strip, and we found a shop that sold a whole bunch of candy and nuts. So we bought a bunch of this stuff because we had an idea.
Well, not all of this is from them. I have filtered out anything that was older, and we've eaten some of the older ones and replaced some of them with newer bags so that when we were able to finally do this, we didn't have stale nuts because nobody likes a stale nut.
So the original plan was we were going to get some of Melissa's friends and whatnot to come over, and we were going to have a big, soju and nut tasting party. And then the Rona happened.
So we're going to put the soju party on hold because God knows Melissa cannot drink that much soju without some friends to help her. But the nuts, I can taste the nuts.
Basically, we got tired of the nuts taking up space in the drawer, so
Yeah, they need to be eaten.
we are going to do a nut tasting session.
So the first two rows here that you see are all from the same brand. They're Tom's Nuts. So these are all, we're going to eat Tom's Nuts. But
Wasn't he the guy on MySpace? Wasn't he everybody's friend?
he was. The majority of these are
I'm that
almonds. But two of these, one is a macadamia and one is a walnut. They're both honey butter version of that. But it's a big thing here in Korea for flavored almonds and just, I guess, flavored nuts in general. But almonds is the most popular of the one. So we've got Tom's there. And then we've got, what did we decide that was?
Another brand that's really hard to pronounce.
Burger Bon or something.
Yeah, it's...
The Korean looks different than what they wrote out in English. In English, it says Burger Bon.
Or Murbon, one or the other. I can't...
Yeah. But
It's hard to make out. It's really
there's
small.
a few of those. Then one, I think that came from...
Blue Diamond.
Well, there's one Blue Diamond, but this one is a different one. I don't know what it's called, but it came from like a convenience store we found.
No, it's the same as Smurgerbone.
Oh, is it? Hey, I did good. I put it in the right line.
Anyway, so among the various and sundry flavors we have here, there is one that we shall not taste. Anchovy almonds.
Who came up with that shit?
Screw that noise.
Literally, that package is literally to give to our friend Amy the next time we see her because she asked about it once.
So should we work up to Tom's Nuts or should we start with Tom's Nuts?
Let's work up to Tom's Nuts.
Okay, well, just because this is right in front of me, we have this.
I think that one's milk tea.
Yes, this is black sugar milk tea almond.
And for palate cleansers, we have
A cup of coffee.
coffee, and I also have water in case I need it.
I need bag mutilation devices.
Oh, jeez. You and the dogs. Y'all are needy.
Me?
Get down.
We got several bags of nuts to go through, so we're not going to do too much of any one here.
All right, so this is black
Sugar milk tea almond. You get the black tea very quickly.
I definitely get the tea. I get the sugar, too.
I don't get milk tea. Milk tea is a specific taste. I get black tea with sugar.
I'm mostly getting tea and sugar.
It's not
It's
necessarily...
a good nut.
It's not that it's bad, but it's a very strong tea flavor. It's that hard, brewed hot tea, not
But it's
sweet
good.
tea.
It tastes good.
It's not bad.
We're also going to give you our top 3 out of these because we're not ranking them.
We're not ranking all this. We're just going to choose our individual top 3s. So this one is tteokbokki flavored. So tteokbokki, if you've ever been to Korea, is a very popular, it's mostly a street food, but there are some restaurants that serve it. It's usually rice cakes with some sort of sausage or fish cake. Most commonly fish cake though, in a spicy sauce.
So this could be spicy.
It could also be slightly fishy.
Now he said fishy, and I'm really kind of thinking I wish we threw that one too.
Well, it's a maybe on that.
I can't smell it.
It's sweet. There's a little bit of spicy flavor in the background, but it's not spicy at all.
And there's no fish to it.
That's
It reminds me a little bit about,
It tastes kind of like ramen seasoning.
that's what I was going to say. It reminds me of ramen seasoning with a little bit of sweet to it. But I like that one.
It's not bad.
That one might end up in my top 3. That's not bad. Next in line is wasabi.
Melissa does not like wasabi.
I don't know how much I like wasabi, so.
I've told you before, wasabi is horseradish's like Yakuza cousin.
Yeah, and I'm not, I hate horseradish, so I'm not sure. You got mutant nuts there, or what?
There was a quick kick of that horseradishy wasabi sinus clearing bit, and then it just kind of went away.
It's definitely wasabi. I'm not a huge fan.
Not bad.
I think my thing with wasabi, because I have had horseradish in things before, and I've had wasabi in dishes before. I think if it's mixed with something that kind of offsets some of that rank, it's better. Sorry, people, I'm just not a huge fan of wasabi.
All right, this one is Honey Buddy. Honey.
Ooh, what is it, honey butter?
This one is honey butter almond flavor. Honey butter is a hugely popular flavor in Korea. It's on like everything. Almonds, chips, ice cream. It's everywhere. So this one is almost guaranteed to be at least decent.
This is the one I know I've had before. I like the honey butters.
That is a different honey butter flavor than the honey butter flavor I usually get. I keep wanting to say honey buddy.
It is a little bit different.
But normally when you think honey butter, you think that kind of sweet, creamy taste. And I know it's the thing
That one's more buttery.
This actually tastes like honey on butter.
Which will be interesting.
It's two distinct flavors. There's a sweet and there's a butter flavor.
So Tom's, we have the honey butter macadamia and walnut. So it'll be interesting to see.
We can see how those stack up against.
Yeah. Look what's next in line. Angry chicken.
It's the angry chicken. We got angry chicken almonds. Angry chicken nuts.
Not sure how I feel about that. I'm really looking forward to the Jeju one now. Why'd you give me 3?
I was trying to give you one.
It tastes like angry chicken.
Yeah.
It's hot.
There's a definite immediate spicy to it. Ooh.
Honestly, we might have to have these next. We're going to go out of order.
Get the yogurt ones?
Uh-huh.
Oh, God.
Did you just napalm yourself?
Oh, yeah. Oh, sweet monkey Jesus. I coughed while I was drinking my coffee, and I got coffee with hot sauce to the back of my sinuses. Oh. All right, yogurt nuts. It's odd. It's two very distinct flavors. It tastes like this with nuts in it. There's not a mix of the two. They don't blend.
They don't blend at all.
It's literally just almonds and yogurt. Not terrible, but
I'm disappointed.
not one I would go for intentionally. All right, next up is a very hopeful contender for us. The Jeju Tangerine Almonds. Jeju Tangerine is one of my favorite things. Both the Halabong orange and the tangerine.
Yes. My hope is that this is as good as I hope it will be.
They're orange flavored, definitely. It's a good flavor, but kind of like the yogurt ones, the flavors don't really mix.
It didn't mix all that. I mean, I taste orange and I taste almond, but I don't taste orange almond. Does that make sense? It's not bad.
Not
I like
bad.
it.
I would definitely eat them if they were available. Coffee mix almond chocolate. So, I think we've shown before, Koreans are really big on instant coffee mixes.
As are we.
You get little cups of hot water. You know, those little, like, I used to call them the Dixie bathroom cups, the little ones. They'll give them to you for free at restaurants. You get a little cup about that big and you put hot water in it and you get one of those sticks of coffee and mix it up and bam.
That's about as much water as that takes to actually make that
About
one.
it takes about 4 ounces of water to make one stick of coffee. Anyway, apparently they have almond flavor for that.
And Tom's nuts are bigger. Sorry, guys. They're a little bigger than Burger Bond.
Oh, are these Tom's? No, these are Sun Nuts.
Those aren't Tom's? Hold on. No, they're not.
Sun Nuts.
Oh, sorry. You got mixed in with Tom. You're not from Tom. You're Sun. Well, Sun's nuts are bigger. We'll have to see what Tom's are. That's a coffee coating.
That's like a chocolate coffee coating on an almond.
2 thumbs up.
That's a good flavor.
I'm just going over here in this line. That one might be my favorite so far. That mixes well.
Yeah, it at least the flavors mix together and makes a homogeneous flavor.
It reminds me of our favorite place from South Carolina. This is chocolate pecans. Young's.
Oh yeah, Young's Plantation. Oh, they're chocolate covered pecans. Oh, and those honey roasted ones we ordered.
Yeah.
Those are dangerous.
We love those.
So now we're into Tom's Nuts. And this one is Toffee Nut Latte Almond. So another coffee flavor.
All right, Tom's Nuts are pretty big.
They're a little bumpy though.
All right, toffee nut. That's
Toffee
why-
Nut Latte.
That's why it's bumpy. That's why it's bumpy.
Hey, you don't get any. Be quiet.
I like that.
That is a good one.
This reminds me of like the roasted nuts you'd get like at the Ren Fair and stuff like that.
Yeah. And it tastes like one of those seasonal lattes you get.
Yeah, that
That one blends well. That is a good flavor.
Look, I'm stuttering over here. It's so good.
All right, next up,
It's mango banana.
Mango Banana Almond.
If you guys could only see, there are like dogs down here like looking at us like, why are you not sharing? Because you can't have almonds.
Hey, apparently, if you decide to get enough of Tom's Nuts, he gives you a resealable bag so you can come back for more later.
Banana hit me first. Then the mango.
I got powder. It's weird. I know it's supposed to be a fruit-flavored powder, but all I can taste is powder.
Try another one just to see if you can get over the powder. Because that's not bad. It's not my favorite,
If I can get back in it.
but I can definitely taste both of the flavors. And it does mix with the almond, so I'm not tasting it without the almond, but it's not bad. It's good. It's not my favorite.
It's weird. The powder flavor for the banana and the mango is so intermixed, I can't tell that there's banana or mango. There's just banango.
Banango. So you got banango almonds here.
Meh. I give them like a 5, maybe.
Not my favorite. Next one you should like. It's honey citron.
This is either going to excite me or disappoint me.
It could excite him. The audience down below is waiting with bated breath. Also hoping we drop something.
For a second, I thought it was going to be calamansi.
All right, so honey citron. That is honey citron. That's good. That tastes like I'm drinking my tea.
That definitely goes over in the maybe stack. So, next up, tiramisu, which for the doggies rhymes with no nuts for you.
Poor doggies.
This is definitely coated. I do not get tiramisu out of that. I just taste like chocolate cake.
Bitter chocolate cake. But yeah,
It's more like a cake brownie, kind of.
but there's a bitter to it as well.
Yeah, but it's definitely not the cream and rum flavor you're supposed to get from...
No.
Not bad, but not tiramisu. False advertising.
We have honey butter macadamias.
Macadamia.
I'm really hopeful for this one. I like macadamia. That's good.
It's pretty good. And the honey and the butter flavor are mixed a whole lot more, homogeneously in this one. But for some reason, it tastes salty.
A little bit of salt in it. So this is not going in our rating system since it is actually not an almond.
It's not an almond, it's macadamia.
But it's good. I like that. How about some baked corn almond?
Baked corn is also a very
thing.
big flavor in Korea.
Well, Koreans love their corn. And you know what? I like corn, so I can't say anything.
Yeah, but the whole baked corn thing is not a thing I've been...
What? Hold on. I have to take a picture so we can put that in there
We
for
got to
you
take a
guys.
picture so we can show you what we're looking at. It's literally almonds and baked corn.
All right. Well, serve it up there, babe. I really hope it's not hard on my teeth.
All right, so this one was a little difficult to serve up because you got almonds and little dried kernels of corn mixed together, and they don't pour at the same rate. You can probably hear the chewing,
Here's some ASMR.
but the corn is very dry and crackly. However,
It's not bad.
that is not bad.
It's very corny.
That is not a bad flavor. I would actually
Snack on that.
snack on that. It does, however, take a lot of
Chewing.
chewing and mixing to get your proportions correctly. Otherwise, you're going to wind up with a handful of corn or a handful of almonds. Cookies and cream almond.
If you screw up cookies and cream, that's going to be bad.
I think you get kicked off of Earth for that. So this is obviously a very coated almond.
I definitely get cookies and cream for that.
It's passable.
That would be good with ice cream.
Not spectacular, but passable. All right. Peach almond.
Peach is not Chuck's favorite. I like peaches, so
It is not my favorite fruit in the world.
I am
no.
hoping that this will be one of my favorites. Is this going in our stack over here?
No.
Yeah, not for me either. All the feels. That's peachy.
You can tell it's a powdered peach flavor.
But it's a good peach.
It hits very quick, but it's not very chemically. It doesn't taste very fake. It melds into the taste of the almond pretty quickly. As far as flavors go, the two mix pretty well. It actually goes not bad together.
I'd say it mixed better than the tangerine did,
Probably, yeah.
but not better than the honey citron. All right, what do we
right.
have next?
Next, we have caramel almond and pretzel. Oh, this is actually almonds and pretzels.
Sweet.
Nothing but pretzels there. I would like some almonds, please.
Here, use my hands.
There's some almonds. It's like all the almonds fell to the bottom of the bag.
I like that. That would be a good snack. It's not. Sometimes when you get something with caramel, it's like smack you in the face, beat you over the head caramel. This is actually not a bad caramel. I would eat that as a snack.
It's not
I
bad.
don't hate it.
It's not a very strong caramel, but it's also not an overly sweet caramel, so it's just kind of there. If caramel's supposed to be the highlight of the flavor, the caramel should be a little more.
You would think it should need a
Caramel.
bigger punch. I don't mind it.
I don't mind it, but again, it wouldn't hit my top 10 list. It's okay. Be quiet.
Suki, you don't get a top 10 list. Strawberry!
Strawberries.
I love Korean strawberries, by the way.
Something about the way they do their farming, something in their dirt. I don't know what it is.
Their dirt is dirt.
Their dirt is dirt. But Korean strawberries, Korean
Carrots.
their pears, they're just great. Maybe it's something in their fertilizer. Some Korean cow poos.
Didn't mix as well.
I can't taste any almond in that, but honestly, I'm okay with that.
I taste a lot of strawberry. I don't taste much almond.
But it's a very good strawberry
It is a
flavor.
good strawberry. I kind of expected it would be more like, you know, that quick strawberry powder. That's the flavor that I thought was going to smack me in the face. But no, this is actual real strawberry flavor. I really like that.
I mean, you can taste a little bit of something like quick, but it actually tastes more like a dried strawberry.
True.
Like the little dried strawberries you would get in cereal or something. Sucky.
Is that coming over here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll put that over there.
All right. Last one is honey butter walnuts.
Walnuts.
I do like walnuts. Next time we order from Young's, we'll do a tasting for Young's too.
Oh yeah.
We love them. We can't leave our South Carolina out there, can we? We'll have to do them right too.
Maybe. All right, that makes a strange mixture, especially after eating all these almonds, because the walnuts got that deeper, like earthier, nutty taste rather than the sharper almond taste. So it completely like disappears under that honey butter. You got honey butter and oh
No.
yeah, there's some almond, there's some
I can taste the
walnut in there
walnut.
too.
All right, in your opinion,
You can taste it, but it's kind of like around the edges.
do you think the honey butter walnut, macadamia, or almond is better?
So if we had Tom's almonds, I would probably go for that because if it was this kind of honey butter flavor,
The honey buddy flavor.
honey buddy flavor on the almonds, I would probably go for that.
And we've had Tom's honey butter almonds before. And I think it is closer to what's on those two.
But this one, I don't think the walnut mixes with it as well. It's not. It doesn't pair
Do you
as
think
well.
the macadamia is better than the walnut?
Macadamia is better than the walnut.
But if we had Tom's honey butter,
If we had the almond,
the almond would be hot for you. Mine too. All right, so far, I don't know, we might have to taste again. I'm knocking these out.
okay.
These three I know I love, and this one. Like, these would be my top 4, with peach coming in at 5, I think. But in order to taste, so I didn't have to taste them to rank them again. You want one?
Nah. I already know that these 3 would be my 3.
Really? Over this?
Yeah. My problem with that is that's 2 notes. It's coffee chocolate and then almond. They don't.
For me, it's not. It's coffee nut. So this is definitely in my top. Something about the flavor of this I really like, which is weird for me. I really do think that my 3 would be those 3, which is weird because I would not have expected that tteokbokki would have been.
I mean, don't get me wrong. The tteokbokki would probably be number 4 on mine.
All right, if you had to go for a 5th one, what would be in your 5?
If I had to go for a 5th one,
Because this is your top 3, and this would be 4. So what's your 5?
it would be a toss-up between the corn and the peach. The peach mixes well with the nut.
It does.
It makes a good flavor. But I also like that roasted corn flavor. It would depend on whether I want something sweet or not at the moment.
So now, surprisingly enough, I don't think I even got all of them because I know there are other flavors. There are so many flavors. So like, I've seen other flavors that I knew we already had way too many, so I didn't get any more. But there are other flavors. If you've had any of these wonderful almonds, tell us what your favorite is. Share with us if there's one you think that we've missed that we definitely need to try. Let us know so we can go out and grab that and try it. Let us know what you think would be top, or if you've tasted them yourself, what your favorite is.
So, really, are you trying to tell us what your flavor would be?
Her flavor would be just give her a nut.
All right, guys, like, subscribe, do the internet stuff. We will see y'all next time.